Six-shot podcast.
There we go.
Well, please don't let that be the intro.
No, it's gotta be.
That's
No,
that's
it's it. Yeah, it's staying. It's staying.
That's the intro, 100%.
100%.
I have no idea what you said.
Dude, this one is ready.
Oh shit, dude, I fucked up. Wait.
But you have like one of those like
I can just cut
comedy whistles like
Damn
back
it.
in the day.
Like the
Slide?
Yeah,
like a
slide whistle.
Slide whistle? No, I
Yeah.
don't have one of those.
Oh.
It's not like I have to go grab like the MP4 for it to even like, and I have to put it in like a folder of all my sound files. So.
All right, boys. So we're ranking Overwatch League players of all time.
Yeah. That's what it is, yeah.
What the fuck happened, dude?
Yeah, whatever. I get quiet.
I muted for 2 seconds, dude, and you guys just do not speak. All right, it's fine. It's
Well,
fine. Ranking Overwatch
I'm
League characters,
Googling,
I don't play Overwatch, so I'm gonna sit back and let you guys do your thing.
You know, I did think
Cool.
that 6-3-2.
Fuck.
Nah, but am I here? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying. So today we're ranking the top 10 Overwatch League players, of all time. So what we're basing this on, skill, performance in the league. I guess we definitely have to include accomplishments, accolades, winners. If you're getting like 60 limbs, but your team is just losing all the time, you might be slided. Does anyone disagree with these rules or have anything to add?
Can you repeat the rules? Sorry.
Okay. All right. So actually, let me actually say the rules. So here's what I was thinking in my mind. So we start from, I think, 10, or maybe which one would be easier, 10 or 1?
Start at 10.
Okay, we start at 10, and like we don't all have to agree, but like majority has to agree on the person before we go to the next one. You get what I'm saying? And then afterwards, if if majority agrees to put somebody else above somebody else, after we have the list set up, then we can do that. Sounds fair? Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, dogs. All right. So does anyone have anything to add or any questions?
This is all time, right? Top 10 Overwatch League players of all time.
This is all time. So like, here's what I'm saying. If somebody was like great one year, but like not so good one year, they might not be number 1, but maybe that one season was good enough to put them at number 10. You know what I'm saying? So we're all gonna vote and argue, and then hopefully this is hot and spicy and wet and wild and all that stuff. So does anybody? So okay. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna nominate for the 10th spot on the top 10 Overwatch League players of all time. I'm gonna start with a controversial one. You guys ready?
Let's go.
No. All right. Everybody ready?
I know.
Oh, who is it? Who? How do you know his 10th?
I'll tell you. Wait, don't say it yet.
Why not?
All right.
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead, say it now.
All right.
my god, dude.
Number 10. The 10th pick is Birdring. Yeah. I was like, there's no way what you said, Fear. Wait, who did Fear say?
Fear said Dream Casper.
Oh,
what the heck?
stop it, dude.
Bro, that's my number 1. I'm not even.
Bruv.
Yes, he's miming.
We'll edit something in, Gohan. I'll work with that, me.
Cool.
What do you mean? Because of the name?
Oh, you can't find it. No, you can't find it.
No,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll edit something
Is
in.
that actually it?
Yes. That's what everybody uses.
No, so I was using tier maker or something like that.com, but I have to sign in, I have to get pictures for all the players, so there's a lot of planning.
Yeah. Background nonsense. Hey, what's up?
Hey, right on time.
Geo.
Hey.
Gio, we are ranking the top 10 Overwatch players of all time, brother. For our podcast today,
I changed
Professional
Gio
podcast.
to my number one.
okay.
He hasn't made the league yet, though.
I agree with that.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Bird ring number 10.
Completely
I get-
disagree.
What? All right.
Yes.
What's the reason?
Trash.
He's not
Got carried by
what?
Profit in the.
He's a
in the
champion.
entire
First of all.
Yeah, but
Bird
he's
ring
not
is-
the one who carried the team, bro.
Bro, he put in his. Come on now. It was the sniper meta, and he was the widow. Come, you telling me that he was just getting crapped on by widows while Prophet was picking up the slack in the sniper meta
I mean,
when they won?
he was okay, but like,
I was
you know.
saying Chipsa is the.
He does not play. He literally doesn't play.
Oh, Philadelphia feud.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Yes.
Are we only doing their performances in Overwatch League, or are we just doing players from Overwatch League throughout their whole Overwatch career? Because that's the
Yeah.
second one was I was thinking.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Throughout
Okay.
the Overwatch career.
In which case, I definitely agree with Burving then, because he his prime was before that at Apex, and he was popping then.
With the top 10 popping though. So that's my
Yes.
question.
Yes,
Absolutely.
dude.
I'm fine with him being an honorable mention.
He
but
was
let's
con-
hear
he was pretty
the other
consistent
10.
back then, I think,
But I mean, okay,
from what I remember.
Even because his team was cracked. Like in London, the rest of London season 1 was also let's not forget. Like that was pre
Okay, but that's the rest of the team now that made him. Okay, that's not true. But I don't know.
okay, but okay. Are we gonna say the same thing for Prophet though? Like his team was cracked.
Profit
Prophet's
is
team was
still
cracked.
cracked.
Okay, but Burden was really good.
I don't know if you
He
can
was
say that
champion.
right now.
I mean,
Have you
no
seen
other-
Soul recently, dude?
How's
True.
Burden doing right now? I mean, I haven't really.
Burdering's doing a lot better than Prophet is.
Mm.
Burdering's kind of back. He's not like to same level, but he's pretty popping.
is, what team is Burry on now?
He's on
Burdering Gladiators.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Meanwhile,
that's a
Soul's
totally
on a
different division.
9 map loss streak with Prophet and Gesture in.
Yeah, but they're also-
the scene, bro.
Dude, yeah, Soul is
That's
playing in the
fact.
Asian region, so that's you know,
That's no excuse. They're supposed to
no
be
excuse.
at the top, and they're playing like mid-lower pack team.
Well, they're I don't know who they've been
They're
playing, but they're in the same
3-0
division as
Wang
freaking
Zhao and Huang Zhao. the two of
the
those.
Charge is pretty decent, and I mean Spark, yeah.
They're like maybe 10-11, and they're 3-0ing Soul.
Yeah, I mean
they're
that's
in
not
play
supposed to
style.
happen. That's not supposed to happen, yeah.
All right. Before we turn this into a
Sorry.
All right. So if you disagree with Burdering at number 10, who would you put ahead of Burdering at number 10? At
What-
number 10.
What about Jake?
Fuck no. What?
Nah, it was kind of a meme.
Okay.
I say Prime as number 2.
No, what? Pine. Respect to Big Boss Pine, but he's not better than Burdering. He's not better than Burdering.
I gotta write down
Burdering
some
is
names.
not better at his peak than Burdering.
Well, I
No.
mean, shit. If you say Pine at his peak, he's better than a lot of people, I think. Because when
No,
he's hitting
wait.
shots, bro, when he's hitting shots,
Okay. We're talking about we're not okay. It's not just peaks. It's the culmination of their Overwatch. I mean, all their their whole career put into perspective.
okay, so it's not the peak.
It's not just the peak. I like what Atme said at the start. What was it again, Atme? Their whole Overwatch career.
Yeah, the whole Overwatch career, but just players who were in the Overwatch League.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I would say at Pine's peak he was that good, so he gets a boost. But he ain't better than Bird. He's not.
Proven by the fact that Birdering hit higher peaks than Pine did.
Wait,
Okay.
you
But-
think
but
Birdring hit
again-
higher peaks?
I think it's a team, bro.
Well, the
Like, 'cause
team,
this-
yeah.
this stuff is
Team.
just
And why
in the
does
video.
you can't?
You can't.
W Blue was it red or blue? I can't remember. Was the most choking and even Nixel, like sorry, go on.
Okay.
The most closely team like ever. Like they literally cannot win a final. So like if we're talking about like at their peak, like in Apex and stuff. If that's what we're talking about. Then I don't know. Were we talking about Overwatch League or I forgot?
They have to be in Overwatch League, but their entire career.
Their
That's
peak.
what I understand.
Okay.
It's not just their peak; it's their entire career. We take the peak thing out.
Oh well, then
Watch it.
definitely. Apex was such a short time comparatively. All of the first season, to me at least, is more impressive. Nixel's performance, which Pine was really big in that.
Wait. So
He wasn't that big though. He was only in sometimes.
he was a sub.
It's literally in his name, bro. Big
The strategy was sub Pine and throw them off and then put Sabiobu back in so they can't keep up. They'll give them enough time to adjust to Pine. But that's not Pine. That's Pine having a playstyle that only works for a little bit and then doesn't work anybody and they have to take him out.
that without Pine.
I don't know if it would.
You could put
I don't know if it
anyone
only
that
works
gets
a
his
little
name
bit.
in there for a little bit.
Could anyone
Anybody.
do that?
Anybody
Bro.
could have been
A
Big
lot
Boss.
of people can do that. Yes.
Bro, come on. Pine's playstyle is not just any other Widow, though.
But
I think a lot of people in Pine's position on that during that season could have popped off similar to that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, they might have the aim, but
Houston Outlaws, bro. The Houston Outlaws. He took it apart
Dude.
and they were not.
dude,
So okay, I'm not saying Pine is trash, but come on, to put that over even in the league, Bergering, did better things than him in the league. Pine popped off. He has a bunch of highlights, but Bergering is a champion, and I don't care what anyone says, he contributed. He wasn't the star. He wasn't the biggest name. That goes to Profit, but he contributed. He contributed.
I mean, if we're taking that kind of stuff into consideration, then yeah, Birdring might be better, like more highly rated, especially because Birdring is like the starter, right? Like, for the most part, we had SBB and Libero, we being the NYXL, of course, but
Bro,
Like-
I'll take it a step further. At
I
their
gotta-
peaks, Birdring would shit on Pine.
I don't know. Maybe in a 1v1, but I don't know.
Can we clarify what we're talking about? Because you said we weren't talking about peaks. Now you're saying we are.
I'm just adding that.
that's just for the sake of an
Yeah,
argument.
something.
I have a question though. RedE, do you have a list of players already?
I have a list. I don't have.
Okay, because I'm trying to make a list. And I'm struggling to find players that I put above him. To be honest.
Oh, put him on burner.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's a few.
There's a few, but are there 9 more?
Well, we're not doing all fucking DPS players.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I can think of like 3 DPS players that should maybe be top 10.
It's Sabiobi, Pine, and Libero.
No, actually. No, I mean, I would go Profit, SBB, Profit, maybe Striker.
And that's not just trash.
What?
Okay, well, I mean...
Okay, he's trolling.
I'm trolling because I freaking.
Well, I didn't name him.
Bring him up.
Well, I didn't name him, yeah, okay, but still...
Alright. So like I said, we can put people up after this, but I'm thinking. Okay. Well, what's up? What's with the bird ring hate?
I just feel like there's, there's a few, there's a few
But-
people that seem to be better.
But there are 9 more people that are better than. I'm sorry. Is there 10 more people that are better
9
than
more.
Bird Ring?
He's number 10, so 9 more.
No, but do we agree on it though?
I'm not gonna argue it anymore. I don't know. Let's go on this, but there are 10 other people higher than him on my list. At least.
For real?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't have a list ready, so I can't argue
I'm just
too
writing
hard.
down names as we talk.
Yeah.
You still rate Pine higher than Bird Ring Fear?
10. He was actually I wasn't memeing. He was my number 10.
Wow, that's crazy. But I respect it. Maybe there is room for Pine on this list. Who knows? All right. Does anyone have the next person? Does anyone have like a name they want to add to this? For now?
Are we doing the tier list?
I did.
We're
like-
probably gonna have to edit that into a video.
Is this a tier list or a top 10? I'm so fucking confused.
It's a top 10. We were gonna use like a tier list template. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, screw that.
Well,
just
you
do
probably
a
want a
list,
top
dude.
10 template, but you know.
Oh, yeah, we could do whatever.
I'd like to toss Taimu in the ring. I don't know where he would land yet.
Taimu.
He has hit some damn peaks, dude.
Actually, no,
we're not talking Taimu Monkey. We're talking Taimu Apex.
I don't know. I mean, you have people like Rascal, Striker, I mean, SBB. And that's only DPS so far.
I guess you could argue that
Sinatra.
the game was
There's so many people.
earlier then.
Well, that is a fact, yes.
I thought we were saying career, but now we're talking about peak again. So I'm confused.
Well, okay, their whole career, their peak matters a lot, but you still have to look at the entire career.
I think consistency should be something.
Yeah, no matter how good his peak was for the next 3 years, up until his retirement last month, he's been trash.
I agree with Fear. You know, Apex Season 1 was dope. And, you know, NVS was good. Pre-Overwatch.
League.
Pre-Overwatch League, sorry. But, you know, it's not like anything. It's not like Bird Ring, where I can say, like, he accomplished something in Overwatch League. Basically, soon as this team hit Overwatch League, they were not good. I don't want to say bad stuff about them, but they weren't good, bro. They weren't good. Oh fuck it, they were trash, bro. They were shit. I'm sorry, they were ass.
Oh, this video's demonetized.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let me redo it. Yeah, when they hit Overwatch League, they weren't good, man. They just weren't good, bro. Anyone have anything to add to that?
No.
Yeah, I definitely think that. I think
Okay.
that career consistency is definitely better than like. Well, they were really good in Apex.
Yeah.
That's
agree.
true. That's
I
kind of
definitely
why.
know about what he accomplished, but
Yeah.
really that was early, so it doesn't mean as much as
It does mean a lot.
a consistent Overwatch League career.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say we did throw Taimu in there, right? Right?
Okay, we're saying that.
All right, let's say we throw Taimu in there.
I'd rank him 11.
What about his teammates, like Harry Hook, Chips, whatever, Effect?
I would definitely like to. Oh, Effect, dude! I totally forgot about him.
I forgot he existed. Yeah.
He wasn't on that season 1 team, was he?
What do you mean?
Dallas Fuel, I believe he was. Yeah.
No, not that. Envious when they actually won Apex.
Oh.
Effect
Oh,
That I don't actually know.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yes, Effect probably lower. Okay.
I think we're forgetting. I think we're forgetting Jerry.
Who?
He said who?
Who?
That's your boy, dude. On the uprising. What are you talking about?
The last saving grace for Boston Uprising.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, it's your boy.
That's what bred inside you when they cast
I
Boston's
know.
matches. They just go Jerry.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
That's it. That's the only.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's the thing.
I haven't
about
really been
that.
watching COVID Watch League.
Oh, good.
I like to listen to podcasts about it, but watching it isn't very enjoyable.
True.
Too many clean sweeps.
True.
But anyways,
Podcast's pretty
back
good.
on it.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay, I did have a name. I want you guys to think about. So for number 9, I feel like this definitely could be higher. All right, number 9. I'm gonna throw in a non-DPS player into the ring. What about Fury?
Oh, Fury's definitely up there.
The off tank for Leonard Spitfire.
I think Fury's definitely up there. I actually really like Fury.
I disagree.
Really?
All right.
But it's only because I have somebody else in that spot.
Fury's pretty cracked though. Why?
I
Who
see
do you
your
have?
Fury, and I raised you Miro. Miro slash Mono, because I feel like in the history of Overwatch, like they've kind of like, in my opinion, Miro's the best tank overall.
Miro's like
for a long time.
Taimu for me. because he was
Yeah.
good early on before people learned the game. He was an innovator, but not a good, long-lasting player.
I agree with that. I
I
think.
know, but he has such an
And he-
impact.
In my opinion, he impacted Overwatch way more than Time.
I think so as well. I feel like his impact on like just Winston or how to play Winston, like it was just revolutionary at the time. Then people adapted it and kind of brought it into their own and made it, maybe even made it better, i.e. Mono. But yeah.
And on top of that, his peak is higher than Timeless too.
What was his peak?
Apex. He was on Lunatic High.
And we're talking about Overwatch as a career. Like we said, they have to just be a player, but a lot of the players on my list, like their peaks aren't in Overwatch League. Like we got to bring in the World Cup. Like you can't not bring in the World Cup when we talk about South Korea players. Like that's where some of, if not their best plays, like were, and that was like this 2017 World Cup was crazy, dude. Mono popped off there too. Like I would say he's probably MVP.
All right.
Like,
All right. So let's talk about it. So we have three.
Miro's peak was as long as Timu's was. I mean, how much he won in Apex really? He won one more, but like
He won one more, and he got second. And he got second in the first season.
he did not.
Yeah, he did. No, he did not.
Fifth
You're right.
grade.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
But I don't know. Is the fighting the playstyle really what constitutes being a good player for the whole career? And an innovator is not necessarily a he innovated one hero.
But if you were willing to throw Time in there, I feel like as far as
I didn't think he was. I just wanted to talk about it.
all right, so
I think of someone like Rascal who can consistently define the playstyles for new heroes over and over again. And I was like, well, what matters about Miro? Like, Rascal could do it all the time.
Right, yeah, Rascal's pretty crack.
and as in if he's still doing that, I don't know if that's.
Did you watch this weekend?
I watched this weekend.
He was the best Echo player this weekend.
Yeah, well,
Agreed upon by like all the casters and commenters as far as I've heard.
Good. That's good. So I guess. Yeah,
I also watched Plaid Chat.
I also heard it on the High Noon podcast.
Is this gonna be
That
a
one I didn't hear.
podcast or we're just regurgitating another podcast? Come on.
Podcastception.
Nah, because only Gohan and I heard it.
I add on to the Rascal thing. He throughout his career, he's been really good.
Exactly, dude. He's always just on top of it.
Except that time he dropped out of the league and went to contenders. But other than that, he was really good.
I don't even remember that.
The first season.
Yeah, that was after Fuel, right? Or is that in between Fuel?
No, that was he went from London to Fuel and then to
Contenders, and then he came back up to Shock.
Yeah.
And then defined Baptiste gameplay early on. Defined Echo gameplay early on.
Is that 9 or 8 that we're talking about right
It was number 9. But well, actually no. Okay. So about number 9, we had like 3 names in there. We had Mono, Fury, and Miro.
Rascal? No? Is that
I guess and Rascal.
Yeah, I'll toss Rascal in there.
All right. So does any okay? So out of these 4, who do you guys think deserves to be on this list the least? Fury, Miro, Mono, Rascal.
I think Miro deserves to be on the least, just because everybody else had better Overwatch League careers so far.
Yeah.
I can. It pains me to say this, but I can see that. I'm not gonna lie, I can see that. All right,
He was impactful as far as what he did, but that doesn't make him one of the greatest players of all time.
All right, so what are your arguments for? So you guys, we talked about Rascal. It feels like Rascal's probably gonna land on this list. What about Fury and Mono? Any opinions on them? I
I
love
put
Fury.
Mono higher up, to be honest.
I agree. I think both of them should be
Because
higher up
he's
than 9.
consistently just always good. It's just always true.
Yeah, even in Apex, he was decent. He was good.
Not forget about Choi, but he's higher up.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
What do you gotta say about Fury?
What do I say about Fury? I mean, he's cracked. He's cracked.
Why isn't he getting played this season?
I didn't even know that.
He's played like a couple of matches, I think, but Poco's getting majority of the play time.
That's because Poco's hot. That's all. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've always been a big Fury fan myself, especially I don't know. There's that one clip that I always think about where he just fucking does like this crazy 180 flick, eats a grab, and then just flicks back. Like I don't know. It literally looked like he was hacking in this clip, dude. It was pretty cracked. Like it was actually insane.
He's good, but I can't put him top 10, dude.
But let's look at Fury's accolades though. Overwatch League champion, and he was part of that monster 2017 South Korea squad that shit on everyone. Whereas, Mono, this is great. He's consistent. He's great. But he chokes. He's part of the,
I don't know.
He was good for one meta. Fury was good for one meta, dude.
Yeah, because Fury's like just a diva player, right?
That's how long a meta lasts.
He's on 2018. Sorry, he's on the 2018 World Cup. I was wrong.
Yeah, 2018. So he won Season 1 of Overwatch League and then 2018 World Cup. And then that was it?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Stage 1, but that's not discounting it, but...
That's a year of greatness. That's a year of winnings.
No,
a year.
That's a year.
That was Stage 1, and then the finals, and then World Cup. That wasn't a year.
Bro, that's February.
Did you forget Stage 2, 3, and 4?
Bro.
They barely could keep up. Okay, not barely.
Come on now. They finished 5th in the league.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Out of 12 teams?
That is above average.
It's above average.
It's above literally the average, yeah. Sure. That's true, yeah.
Alright guys, I think
so I would say I would say maybe Fury would be the lowest out of these 3 tanks at least. It would be Fury, Mono, and then Choi. Not like 987, but in that order.
Don't
yes.
About Choi here. Don't even talk about Choi here.
Well, yeah, he's much higher. Yes, but no, I would say Fury is down at number 9. I could say that. I can see that.
All right,
unless you guys have somebody else.
All right, so wait. Do you guys think Choi is better than Mono?
That one maybe.
It's a different question. Let's see what Choi has done. Choi has.
Well, he won. He won Season 2. Overwatch League
2018
champion.
Contender Season 1 to 2019 Overwatch League. And then 3rd at World Cup. I can't say he was good across his whole career. I mean, he was doing pretty good in Apex.
He lost World Cup to France 3-0 now. But isn't that a meta? Isn't that just Goat's meta? Isn't 28? Isn't it?
No, 2019. 2019 was Double Shield.
Okay.
And that wasn't fair because America had Sinatra, so.
Which we're getting to in a minute, folks at home. Don't you worry.
But I think Rascal will be 9 for me.
All right, so let's just say something that we have it, and then we'll edit it towards the end. So far we got so rank them in the list quickly. So we said Birdring, then we had Rascal at number 8, at number 9, sorry. Or
that's what I would like.
Rascal, and then
do we agree on that?
Mono or Choi above them?
I can agree with that. Are we not including Fury here, or does Fury go higher?
I wouldn't put him in the top 10. but
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're.
I'm-
Fury and Miro
yeah.
are both how it looks like.
Okay. I think
Okay.
there's a lot of people. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that can go on this list. So I think
Alright,
that's fine.
so Rascal, and then we have what? So yeah, Choi or Mono. So yeah, let's just say that Choi. For argument's sake, let's put Mono and Choi, and then we'll argue this later.
I can't.
Hmm.
I can't. I don't know. Is Choi really?
I did say
Like,
Choi
yeah,
was
one
higher before,
season.
but yeah, at the same
I
time,
think Mono was better than him because of the consistency.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
what
the
we
same
have.
thing. All right, so I think we
Alright.
could agree on that. Yep, I think we move on. That's it. Choi's lower than Mono. Easy clap.
All right, but do you think do we all agree that Choi should be on this list though?
I don't
I-
know.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Hmm. See, if I had an actual list in front of me.
In my opinion.
What
He's
is?
number one?
Troy is rank 1 tank on this
Oh,
list for
okay.
me.
Oh.
Highest rated tank. Not to ever play tank, but as tank man.
You got him over Mono.
Yep. I think Mono's been more consistent, but when like over Troy's career and like whether through the beginning or towards the end, like maybe it's fresh, so it's more in the front of my mind, but I don't think or I can't like see Mono as higher than Choi. This is personal opinion.
I can see that. We will discuss that after we go to the next part. So I think so. That's what. So that's we have 4 people down. So now we're on number 6.
Wait, so really quick.
Wait.
Um,
We're putting it Choi at 7? I did not agree to this.
No, wait. So I'm saying so we have Bourbon number 10. We got who's number 9? Rascal number 9.
Rascal.
And then we have Choi number 8, Mono number 7. But you don't agree. So at me and Fear, I think put Choi higher than Mono. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
I would put Mono higher, I think.
Yeah, I think I agree with Mono being higher.
Because Mono's been like a top 3 tank for like his whole career.
True.
Choi Hoban has been a really good tank. He's definitely like really far up there for a year and a half.
That's what Apex too. Though.
Yes, his 5th and 6th, and then 7th or 8th placements.
Yeah. He was
I mean
still,
that's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's one of the best.
Mono.
Whereas, let's see where Mono was.
And we're talking about players versus teams. Like if we're just putting players based on their team's performances, that's my list is going to be very different to yours.
How can you talk about a main tank without acknowledging the team's performance? Like,
Main tank isn't well. I mean, you're a main tank main, so you may think differently. But I don't see a main tank as a carry for a team. I think it definitely can, but in fact,
well, that's what I'm saying.
it
Like, how
definitely
can you
may-
judge the performance without looking at the team's performance? They don't have an individual carry, unless you're talking about like
Definitely.
Shockline or anything.
You definitely can see the performance of a tank, at least in my opinion. I mean, when I used to play tank, I could definitely tell when like I was playing well, but the rest of my team wasn't. I don't know how to explain
Right,
that.
but it's not like you could ever say Mono was underperforming. Mono, I mean, okay, we could. Yeah, that's.
I have seen many a time where I'm like, mono.
He's in my opinion, he's always
I mean, he's very consistent. I started off saying that, but I just don't think he's a higher level player. Like if we're going off of accolades, then yes, Mono's always been there from Nixel, in Overwatch World Cup, yes. But I'm going off of performances in his career, not just what his team has done. And yes, Overwatch is a team game, but if we're ranking players, I'm not gonna base just because they've been a champion put them on the list. At least not for my list.
So
what are you rating your players off of?
I'm basing off of their performances throughout their career. That's
So what makes
How much were you paying attention to Mono though? You're always watching someone else.
a lot of times I've been paying attention to Mono. In fact, I remember very clearly one of Mono's performances in 2017, which seems a one. Shit. See, when you were talking about Mono.
2017? You're talking about the World Cup or Apex?
In Apex. I had to look it up.
Okay.
Clip, but there's been quite a few times where I'm like questioning Mono's play, and I'm not saying that he's, not playing crazy or really well or at really high level, but it's like, okay, well that might. Whereas for Choi, I'm being honest about this. I'm thinking in my head, I've never thought or seen anything where I've seen Choi in a team fight and being like, what the fuck is he doing? He's always like there. He's super consistent. Like, I don't know. For me, like that rates him higher versus someone that's on a team full of stacked people. Like,
but Shock is stacked.
Yeah, Shock is stacked. But
And that's the only thing he's ever played on too.
That's the only thing he's ever won on. Again, my point that just because you're on a stacked team, that's why you're gonna win things. Overwatch is a team game. So, anyway, there's no point to arguing this. This is what my list is based off of. So that's why I have him higher. Like, that's it, point blank. So I understand that we're not going to agree. I'm willing, if you guys want to put Mono higher, the majority is that, so put him higher.
Derek, does anyone else think that Choi is higher than Mono?
No.
Alright, so we got 10 Birdering, 9 Rascal, 8 Choi, 7 Mono. Alright, does anyone have a name for number 6? If so, if not, I'm gonna throw someone in there in a second.
What do you think?
Gio hasn't spoken once in this 6th chair,
sure.
bro. We can't have a 6th chair. The 5th chair hasn't.
I don't watch Overwatch League like that.
But when it comes to that's actually good. That's good for us, because like when it comes to like, okay, you think of names that you. I mean, you don't have to watch the game or even watch a clip to hear of players. Like when you think, okay, high rate. Like I've never seen a clip. Literally never seen a clip from any high level league play. Actually, that might not be true. But like a specific team or player that I can remember. But in my mind, Faker is the best league player to ever play, just because of ambiance and what people say, what you heard through the grapevine, whatever. So I actually need to watch some. Anyway, so like Gio, do you have like a name that pops in your head like that? Like, oh, like I've heard this player is the best player, or like is a really good player.
Pepe laugh, Sinatra, Pepe laugh.
Funny part about that is
Not
that he's.
that I can remember.
I think Sinatra's higher on the list.
Oh, that's fun. Just trying to evolve.
I just want to real quick rule out Gesture. We're not putting him up here, right?
I don't think we'll put him up there.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so number 6.
Number 6 is Dream Casper.
Bruh.
Okay, ready. What do you think?
Casper's number 1, dude.
Alright, number 6.
That was the meme. That was the meme, but no meme like on my list. He's number 6.
Number 6. I'm gonna throw. Oh, really? Sorry. Okay. Number 6. I'm gonna throw out 2 names. We'll throw out 2 names, and yeah, I'm about 3 names. 3 names.
Oh,
They
man.
all don't have to be on the list. Okay. So I have Sabio Bay. I have I have Sabio B. I have Carpe, and I have Ryu Jahan.
All right. I
What
like
do you guys
this.
think?
For number 6, those are your 3.
Those are my 3. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. I heard Ryu Jae-hong, and Carpe. Who's the third?
Sabio B.
Bro, okay. For me, SPB is higher. For
I
me,
agree.
Carpe is higher.
Yeah, I think
So if
RGH.
we're
Yeah.
going off of that list.
Okay, y'all say that now, but when you think of who's left,
I have a lot of people,
What do you mean?
I think.
when you think of
I have-
who's left,
I have people that you haven't said.
I know there's people I see on my list too. That's why I'm putting them here.
What was the third one again? What did I keep forgetting?
Sabio B,
Sabio B?
Ryu Jahan, and Carpe.
Oh, SVP.
I definitely put Carpe higher.
Ryu Jae-hong is not even equivalent. In fact, to me, I was gonna have him as originally I had him as my number 8, but since the whole reason we threw Miro out, I feel like the same should be applied to Ryu Jae-hong. I feel like Miro and Ryu Jae-hong or the defining like, what's the word, mold for their characters. Anna and Winston, respectively. Like in the very early days of the pro scene, they molded those characters, and then people built off of them and their play style, like how cracked they were, whatever. Like, but if we're not gonna put Miro on the list, I feel like Rouge Hong is not on that list either.
Dog, I don't agree, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think Ryu Hong's better than Miro.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but the reason we didn't put Miro on the list was because of his career over the. We just said he had an impact in the beginning. What has Ryu Hong done in Overwatch League? Same thing with Time Move. Like, what is? I'm
he's
failing
played
to see a
consistently
structure
pretty
for
well.
this list. What?
He's played consistently pretty well, right? When does he shit the bed that much?
He had a good Ana,
Yeah.
and then
In Overwatch
got out
League.
Pat, and then slowly got passed
I
up
feel
for
like
better Ana.
Annie would be like
Yeah.
the one on my side of this.
Wait,
but-
who would you say?
I am. I on your side. I'm saying he was a good Ana, and then as time went on, other Anas got better than him. So
That's exactly what I'm saying. He was the mold. He was like what you looked at as the peak of an Overwatch support, or specifically Ana, when throughout the past 3 years, what has he done that's notable?
But
What is the structure for this tier list?
it's Overwatch League players across their entire careers.
what would you put him
Represent-
in your top? Man, I don't even know if I can say.
But I would say I definitely would say if it comes down to what matters more, your performance in Apex or your performance in Overwatch League is higher because I think that the talent pool is higher than what would be in Apex. I think. I could be wrong.
I almost want to disagree, but I still think Overwatch League should be the basis, just purely because of the length that it's been going on, compared to Apex's like short, respectively, or time.
If we throw in strikers, he has to be like back, like under Rascal, under Burger.
Striker's not on my.
Yeah, I now that I look at the list, I don't think I can put him up here. But Hawksall is where I would argue for. What are we at? 6? I put Hawksall
Axel's
there.
better than Axel. In my opinion, Axel is above SBB and Carpe.
Oh, wait, Carpe.
Yes,
Profit be thrown into the ring there.
Profit is arguably number one on my list.
Oh, wow, I'm getting higher. What do you go and think, Gabby?
I like
Oh,
SBB
wow.
over Hawksall, and I also think I like Profit over Carpet.
Disagree.
I think SBB, Carpe are better than Profit. I don't know if I know enough about Axel, to be honest, to weigh in on that.
Axel has been one of the best DPSs
I've
since
seen him
2017.
but so has Libero. Nobody said anything about him.
True.
But he's not.
Not
He's a supportive
Libero-
DPS.
bro, Libero is so
it's
consistent,
weirder
though.
and different.
Okay, dude. But so now you're
I'm making the point that you made about Mono, dude.
your tier. No,
you kick one off.
Mono's on the list. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
you,
sorry.
you did agree with it.
He's on my tier.
There's an Overwatch pro named Mono.
Yeah.
Like the fucking disease?
No.
I mean, I guess.
M-A-N-O.
Go back to
Is that
the
how you
cave.
spell it?
Go back to the cave. Alright. I put SPB next. I don't know.
How is
What
SBB
number
better
is
than
this?
Axel?
I'm sorry.
Because where has SPB been?
Huh?
What do you
Where's
mean?
SPB been?
He's like the leader of NYXL, dude.
What do you mean?
I
He
knew
was
you.
there season 1. He was there for 2017 World Cup. Where else has he been?
When in Goats, when NY was struggling, where was he?
Where was he?
He
Yeah,
was
you guys
where
arguing the
was
same
he?
point?
He was benched. I'm saying he was benched. Whereas
he's
Haxel
agreeing with me.
was a star. Was
So
a
why are we
6'2"
arguing?
and was a star.
What is happening?
We're yelling at Gohan.
Sorry.
Well,
SPB Gohan.
I'm sorry. I'm hugging you.
Well, that's because they started playing Nene. I don't know. I mean,
And Nene's still here. Well, okay. Well, no, he's not here right now, but that's because he got sick. That's not.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I might be a little biased.
I'm not saying SBB's bad, and he definitely had a good impact, a strong impact on his team. But is he top 10? I don't know. He had season 1 and
Bro, Gohan. Side note.
He's the
title of
best-
This video should be the definitive Overwatch.
you can't.
Wait, which video?
I said the title of this video should be the definitive.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. So, by the way, okay, even if he's not on the top 10, because we have a lot of good players here, SBB is the best tracer in the whole world. All right, number one. So, okay.
I agree with
number
that.
one.
He's a high.
Okay.
You know,
At that point, he
Solo
could have been.
tracer. For me,
But
For me,
now it's an
SBB
argument.
is not a better tracer than Striker. Don't
Yeah.
Get out of
do
here.
what I was
not
saying.
at me.
Get
Do
out
not
of here.
at me. Do
Striker's
not
good,
at
but
me.
no, dude.
As far
Nah,
as just
nah,
tracer,
dude.
SBB had a strategy that worked for his team. Striker was a really good tracer.
he carried Boston. He put those kids in his backpack. Dreamcasper, you know,
bro, Dreamcast was just sitting there for the ride.
Dreamcasper left
Dreamcast was
mid-stage.
literally
Dreamcasper
No.
left
When
mid-stage.
Striker did that, Dreamcasper was gone.
in his short. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Dreamcasper left mid-stage, and Striker still went undefeated with those I don't know who you know, no.
Damn, bro.
Who was the other DPS? Does anybody
Mistakes, dude. It was
Mistakes. Yeah, that was a mistake.
He will not go
All
on
on
the job.
Tracer, bro. That, as far as just Tracer, I got Striker, bro. Okay,
I
sorry.
also,
We're
real quick, I want to put a honorable mention. Gamsu.
oh yeah, he's great.
Gamsu was
Great.
actually gonna be there for me for Choi, who I have at number 4, but I decided
Ooh.
Gamsu hasn't been,
He's got to go
at
in
least for me.
15, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay,
Alright,
okay.
alright.
so-
6 for SBB. Disagreements?
I put Carpe there.
It was higher to me.
I gotta put Carpe higher.
I'll tell you why I put Carpe there. That was that number 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna put SBB there preemptively, and you can keep talking.
Alright, I'll tell you why I put Carpe there. Because now so the next 5, I have any mixture of Sinatra, Jonak, Prophet, Haxel. Oh, maybe he could go there.
But you would put SBB above him?
SB above who?
Above Carpe.
Oh hell no, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 6 is SBB, now we move on to 5.
That might be right.
Okay, 5. I got
Is this
Five,
time for Jonak, or is it too early?
It's
way
right.
too early.
It's right.
Alright. Sorry.
Bro, how is Gohan not like up in the
No, I said it too, but RedE said that shit with some fucking fire.
bastard?
6 we got SBB 5. I would put Haxel there. Oh, sorry, no. I'll put Carpe. Sorry, I have Haxel above Carpe.
I don't know, dude.
That
Okay.
is close. I could see either one of those.
Okay,
Hang on, let me look up Haxel real quick.
because the thing about here's the difference. Here's where we have to debate, because although Haxel has better accolades because he has the better team, Carpe carried, and I don't know about now, but carried that Philadelphia squad to the finals. Which in my mind, in some people's minds, that's a bigger accomplishment than being on a great team and being consistently good. So what do you guys think? If we're because
That would be my argument, is that
What?
he's done more, and I want to say he's done it for longer, but they've both been in for the same amount of time. I don't know, dude.
I feel like we could put Carpe above Haxel just because he has more time in the league.
I have to put Carpe there.
I think that might be
above
fair.
Haxel?
Just because he has more time in the league.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing with Haxel. He was, I think, pretty well known as probably the best Genji in the world for I don't know how many years.
He defined Genji gameplay and then stayed in the game for a long time playing other things also.
And then, when Goats came out, he switched to Brig.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And one of the best Brigs in the world. Eee, that's crazy. While his team was still performing really, really high in the league, bro. This team finished second while he made all these changes. Did he play? What did he play in the Double Shield Doom meta? Was he still on Brig?
He was a Doomfist.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. He's a good Doom, and he's also he's got a cracked May. If their team wasn't falling apart, I'm sure we'd see him popping.
Hmm.
I think Carpe's better, Doug. Just overall.
It's really close for me. I don't know.
To me, it's a very close. But Carpe went. Like, some people will just not be on this list, in my opinion.
What do you think, Gohan? Carpe or Haxel?
I think we put Carpe above Haxel just because he's been in the league longer, basically.
Alright, so that's 2v2.
Because they're super close.
Wait,
they're super close.
How's it 3v2?
No, he said 2v2.
How's it a 2v2?
Because I think Haxel.
Oh, you
Let's go at me.
I said Carpe at first, but I've convinced myself that Haxel's he's done more. Carpe's like a really good Widow.
we could do Carpe's more than necessarily a Widow to me, but
okay,
I mean,
McCree.
He's a great hit scan. He's
Okay, not terrible, but like
I would say in the league, Carpe is the best hit scan for me to ever play in the league. So
I think that could definitely.
I think he's up there with Prophet. You know, I mean, you could argue Prophet, but
Prophet's not hit scan, is he? Not just straight
does
up.
everything.
Okay, true, but in my mind, Prophet's more of a hit scan. But anyway.
Look, Burberry played the hit scan in the sniper meta. Because murdering is cracked. Let's go. Anyway.
Tracer also had a Tracer at level.
What'd you say? Say that again at me?
I said Prophet also had a Tracer at Birdring's level, while also being the Genji player for the team. And then he just whipped out, the snipers and whatever. He could just play whatever he needed to.
Oh, 6 is SPB, I think.
Yeah.
And 5 was. Oh, we're talking about.
Yeah, it's right.
5 we're not sure.
Filled it in.
We're talking about 5 right now. Okay, so Gio, have you heard of Haxel or Carpe?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Which one have you heard about more?
It's just totally meaningless. We're so close.
Carpe.
You've heard of Carpe? Carpe wins. Alright.
You do want Carpe / Axel, bro? Like,
I reckon.
Well, I think that's basically 5 and 4, yeah.
Yeah, 4-5 is Carpe / Axel.
I'm fine with it at this point. It's cool.
I'm gonna guess you guys put SPB low. Yeah. Okay, here. I think everybody should go around and say a top 4. Actually, no. We'll say that for top 3.
Well, we have Haxel and Carpe, right?
More spaces left.
I think we have Haxel and Carpe.
We
That's
have
it.
3, right. Okay, so I'll only say my top 2. My top 2.
Let's go do top 3. Top 3.
My top. We already put SPB really low and Choi. Those are my 3 and 4. So my top 2, and I think this is the debate. Everybody ready to talk about it, and then we'll figure out who the third is. Or should we figure out the third first? And then...
I think we can do top 3. Give me top 3.
I think Gohan's a joke.
Huh?
I think these 3 are actually close.
Jonak is not the best, but
what is Prophet in your top 3?
Yeah, Prophet.
Yes. I put Jonak up there, but he's not the best.
I would put Prophet as 3 for my out of what I'm hearing. So. Okay, so the top 3 are Sinatra, Jonak, and Prophet, right? Or am I tripping?
That's the order you're going in?
Yes.
That's for me. Sinatra's number 1, Jonak's number 2, Prophet's number 3. I don't know what
Huh.
I do Sinatra, Prophet, Jonak. Is that what you said?
No, I said Jonak, Prophet. But what was going in Gio and Brady?
You guys are doing 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
What do you say, RedE?
I got. This is hard, bro. This is hard. I don't know, man. This is hard, bro.
For me, the 2-time is the definitive number 1, and especially the way he exited as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have Jonak, then Prophet, then Sinatra. But
Right. But see,
Yeah, but Jonak has
I love Sinatra. Right?
I do also really like Sinatra. I think 2 and 3 are really close.
I'm a huge Sinatra fan, right? But here's what it comes down to. He's had one of the greatest seasons of Overwatch ever, right? One of the greatest years of Overwatch ever.
Years.
Okay.
But before that,
he wasn't.
He wasn't known for
But he was too young at the time, dude. Like
Sinatra was always cracked, right? He was just a little toxic.
He was really good. He was refining his craft, and I think it's one of those cases. Also for me, like I had him on my list, but I didn't bring him up. Like if we're talking about potential, right, and that kind of factors a little bit into my Sinatra. Like if Sinatra had played for either longer or earlier at his peak ability, I feel like it would be undisputed.
Bro, but all these guys are young.
Yeah, but Sinatra was so young that he could only play in the World Cup and not in Overwatch League. Like, that's how crazy that was. And in the World Cup, he was, there were some less than favorable moments for him, but I wouldn't put that as his fault in my mind. But
He got doo-doo on it.
I think of the person he is now, which is not only a top, like a star DPS player, but also he can lead the team. He can be an emotional leader. He can be a shot caller. He can do everything now. He can play multiple roles. He defines Zarya gameplay.
Bro,
like
brilliant Zarya. Yeah, that's true. His Zarya was, in my mind, the best Zarya in the league.
Yeah, remember he charged up a grab
Maybe the best
in like
Zarya ever. Like
stage 2.
You cut out at me.
He charged up a grab in 10 seconds in stage 2 versus the Vancouver.
And that's not the first time he's done that either. He's had like multiple grabs in a minute, like 2, 3.
Yeah.
Profit, man. Profit.
But what's Prophet been doing? Like,
that's a problem. That's a problem.
Same with Jonak too. Like you could argue that at least. Ever since what game was that? What was that game? It was like Jonak versus.
What are you talking about?
It was totally slipping my mind. Like the other Zen. Was it Jonak versus
Vidocin?
Jehong or something? Maybe Vidocin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it was Jonak versus Jehong like last year. I remember watching it last year. They like kind of put it in the promos and stuff like not mentor versus mentee, but like prodigy versus master. It was like kind of yeah. But ever since Jonak lost that game to Seoul, I feel like that was like his downturning point. I don't know if that was because of that. I don't think so. But I remember thinking in my head like Jonak's fallen off from his height. That the Zenyatta octopus skin or whatever that is at his peak.
It's a meta thing for me. Season 1 really allowed him to accomplish a lot.
I agree with that.
And he hasn't been able to show it off too much, but last season they played an off-meta comp and did amazing. He was playing Ana a lot last year.
His arm was pretty good.
Exactly.
So
His on is cracked. His on is pretty cracked.
First?
I don't think Jonak.
Wow.
I don't think Jonak is above. That's hard.
Team. No, this is agree in our top 3.
I think he's above at least one of them.
Yeah, Jonak is definitely one of the top 3.
All right, can we agree on one of the sections that'll help make it a 1v1?
So hold on, I
Who
would.
do you guys have as first? For sure.
I would.
Go with 3 and move on to 1.
You cut out for me.
Yeah, what are you saying, Adam?
For 3 and then move on to 1.
You said go to 3. Well, I was gonna say I wouldn't be mad if we went something like Sinatra, Jonak, Prophet for 1, 2, 3.
That's actually mine.
But
Oh crap!
I know I had him at number 2 originally. You guys are convincing me on Sinatra, and it's fucking Jonak, bro.
Bro, but okay, before.
Who's your third? RedE?
I'm thinking Jonak, bro.
Okay. Alright. So that's 2 votes for Jonak at 3.
2 votes for Prophet at 3. So, Gio, your top.
Alright, well, let's talk about Prophet. Hey, we haven't talked about Prophet yet. Able to master any hero he's good at and be top 3.
Yeah.
I say any hero is good. He's able to master any hero he plays and become like a top 3 at it.
He is great. His adaptability is I think he, as far as flexing, as far as DPS characters go, he's the best at it, in my opinion.
It was crazy on Busan in season 4 of Apex.
Yes, Boots won all of Apex season 4. Oh my gosh, against Runaway, that was sad.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, we forgot to talk about
another discussion.
We're gonna talk about who?
Never mind, we did talk about him. I forgot. Oh, wait, who's the guy that keeps coming in and out of the league? Is that Gesture or that's someone else, right?
Fissure?
Fissure, that's the guy I'm getting.
Yeah, I was thinking about
we
putting
talked about
Fissure
him.
up here, but he's
he's too volatile.
Yeah.
So never mind.
Yeah, it's like saying, dude, XQC is up here. You know.
I'm gonna put him at my 1+.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, what about DeFran?
Yeah, I can even see the friend.
God.
I can even see the
But I
friend being
didn't
over
talk about him because his time was too short. I think
I agree.
even when he would pull out the tracer, like, because it was during Goats meta, like, there's so much like wrong. It was so sweet but so short.
Dude, wait, what about the speed boost grab on what was it? Was that Hollywood or?
Single most
That was Hollywood.
legendary play.
Oh my god, that was incredible. No, come on, dude, that was incredible.
On Eichenwald, but like that has kind of just taken my place. It was during Goats when like the Zarya was so much importance. Like
Yeah, he just goes on this mad flank, rides the fucking roof, dude.
We gotta talk about the list. We gotta talk about the top 3 more. All right, so why do you guys rate Jonak ahead of Prophet?
He's better.
Okay.
But okay, how? Why? What did he do?
He's very consistently the best flex support. He's the only flex support
Mm.
on our list. He's the only support on our list.
I think
Well, that's debatable.
I think
Well, no, that's a fact. We have only one support on this list.
Rascal?
Okay, dude, Rascal.
And I'd argue Prophet, because Prophet became one of the best Brigidas.
so
Oh, Axel, you're right.
Alright. Yeah, when they were forced to play support characters, they were pretty good, yeah. But as a person who chooses to play support characters, Jonak is cracked.
I would say right now,
Okay, but Jonak can play, but that's like 2-3 heroes Jonak's playing. Whereas we're talking about Haxel and Rascal and Prophet playing a bunch of heroes all to a top level.
Everything you just said should mean that Jonak would be even lower than them, but they're all placed lower than Jonak.
Well, you can't deny what Jonak's accomplished, dude.
Well, you're proving our point. I like.
Wait. Say that again. Say that again at me?
Which thing?
The thing that you're saying is proving their point.
Oh, you can't deny what Jonak's accomplished.
No, before that, you SBB. Oh, not SBB. Axel, Prophet, and
That wasn't proving your point.
Well, Jonak's mastered his heroes, dude. He's mastered them. He doesn't need to play all these different heroes.
Mastered.
Okay.
Anything you put him on.
Bro, there's also like 3 times more supports though. I mean, DPS. Sorry, Phil, what did you say?
I was cutting you off. I apologize.
No, it's alright.
I was saying, no offense, I feel like your input on this is a little more than a bit biased.
I mean, I felt the same way with SBB. SBB was biased. Alright, well, yeah, it's the New York team, the best Zenyatta in the world. I don't know, man. It's close. It's definitely close, man. These top 3 are really fucking close.
I agree with you. I think he's second, but I feel like maybe our side might be a little devalued because of the bias. Not because we're wrong, but looking at it objectively.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was thinking about this for a while. Okay, so freaking Prophet before last season, there was he was unarguably number 1, right? In my opinion. But with I think the only thing that happened is that Sinatra had this incredible year that put him over Prophet. Because before last season, Prophet, he won Apex, he won Overwatch League. He literally didn't lose a tournament until freaking, last year. And the stages, whatever. Whereas, Jonek is consistent, but Prophet had higher peaks.
Alright, let me bring up another thing about Prophet. Prophet started out playing Brigida last year, right? Had top 3 stats on Brigida, I believe, on a not a very good team that year, through the whole year, if you guys remember. And then, like, stage 2, I think, it was at either beginning or the end of stage 2, he switches over to Zarya and takes the Birdwing off of that. And then he becomes a top 5 Zarya. Like, this guy is not... he's and that's on top of the stuff that he already is good at, like, really good at the heroes he was playing before, the previous year, and playing from Apex Season 4. Like... Oh, never mind. Dude, he took down Runaway.
Fear, how the fuck you have Dreamcast ahead of Pro? Oh, okay, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's a meme. Okay,
sorry.
But what about that, Fear? Are you even listening, Fear? I was mostly talking to you.
I'm listening, but I already agree that we should put Jonak at 3rd because of the bias.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so Jonak at 3rd.
But it looks like your Prophet's so low, Fear. Fear's Prophet's so low.
Bro, I don't respect Prophet after 2017. I didn't even bother arguing.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
since 2017, like, Prophet, he's been great. Don't get me wrong, but he's fallen off. Like,
he won the championship,
bro. Okay, so did a lot of people on this list.
What?
He was the star on the championship team.
He did carry the fuck out of that game.
You guys are not going to convince me. I'm just writing my list. Just go on.
All right.
So who do you guys have at number 1? Who do you guys have at number 1?
I gotta say Sinatra, because he's a team leader, shot caller, emotional leader, picture boy for the league. He had a shaky past, of course. Definitely hard to ignore that he had quite the road to get to where he is, and that, a lot of people helped him get there, but he became so much and defined a lot. Like, I don't know. What about you, RedE?
So I don't know how good Prophet. To me, Overwatch League doesn't count. So I don't know what Prophet's doing right now. Probably not good.
It's not good.
But that's online. That's different. That's not land.
And Sinatra's not even here anymore to even compete with them. So
that was last week. Let's not act like, come on.
So I'm talking about Overwatch League season 1 and 2, and the LAN tournaments before that these guys attended. I'm not talking about season 3 because COVID watch.
But before COVID.
Hey man, you gotta get over all the shortcomings of your team. Everything was fine.
Very good.
The world was a regular place. That's what was happening.
Okay. Shock did lose before.
They didn't lose.
They didn't.
But no, they just played Dallas really close when Dallas weren't looking too good.
Sinatra was longer. I think RedE did, but.
I read it, yeah.
Yeah, like he was subbed for a lot of it. Like, I feel like that's how much of a big. I feel like for me, like, I guess my best piece of evidence I could put for Sinatra number 1 in the league. Like, Sinatra's not even my number 1 Overwatch player, but that's a completely different topic. And then the league Sinatra is because when you're on a team full of stacked players, like, Shock. I don't know why it took so long. When you're a team of complete gaming warlords like Shock 2019, and you literally are the unrefuted carry / MVP of that team, to stand out.
Here's my thing though.
Then Overwatch World Cup, not too many months after that, to be the MVP. I think that's the best achievement so far in competitive Overwatch history. Is that was the number 1.
Here's my question: is he the carry of Shock, or was he the carry of Shock?
He's not necessarily the carry, but he's the leader.
If you take Sinatra out of that team, I don't know if they win.
They took him off that team and they won a map or two.
Yeah, they win ever. I'm talking about winning the league.
Oh, that was memeing. I'm pretty sure if I know what you're talking about, that was the memeing. But they're still doing good. They just don't have the. Yeah. In the finals when they were memeing. Yeah. That was a meme though. That was Vancouver tilted. Their mental was boomed.
But in my opinion, and even he has acknowledged this, Shock without Sinatra is still can win the championship in my opinion. I'm not saying that
They have to find a new leader in the team.
But okay, and then here's my counter. I'm not saying anything from Sinatra, but here's my counter. As far as putting him over Profit, if you take Profit off of any of those teams for arguably any maps, them brothers are losing straight up. If you take Profit off of any map from any playoff game with London, they are losing, in my opinion.
What has he done in the last 3 years?
He's won a championship?
Sorry, last 2 years. I'm sorry.
He's
Wait, who?
Since he won the championship,
Sinatra?
Profit. No.
Oh, we're talking about Sinatra.
No.
What do you mean?
And okay, last 2 years, as far as he like Atme said, he switched to Zarya, became a top whatever Zarya. He switched to
That was became a good leader, and then switched to Zarya and became a top Zarya.
I'd say Profit is the greatest flex player in Overwatch League history. I would agree with that, in my mind.
And you still
I
think
still think he's better than what Sinatra achieved. In fact,
yes, I
maybe
agree.
it's because it's fresher. We'll see as time goes on. But when we're doing this, Sinatra literally left the league a week ago. Or officially left the league a week ago. So, in my mind, like, he's a two-time. He's the GOAT. That's it.
Wait, so you think Profit's better?
I think Profit, as far as ranking all-time greatness, I think Profit is better because of two things. I think Shock could have. To be honest, I think Shock could have done it without him. To be completely honest, I don't think it would have been.
I don't think they could have done the golden stage and stuff like that though. That was his emotional and his leadership stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a huge reason they could have done it without him. Like, it's been said by multiple people that Sinatra, and that's why he was subbed. Like, this past, his head wasn't in it. He would make wrong calls. It's like so unlike him. Like, the fact that he was not being aggressive and decisive. If he wasn't in those matches, we've seen what's happened. It's the same Shock. We've literally seen Sinatra out of that team, and we are seeing what's happened. You're going to say, or if you want to discount COVID Watch, that's fine. But technically, if they're cracked enough to win the league without him, without his decisiveness and shot calling, like,
I think they are.
Then it shouldn't matter now when they don't have him.
Yeah, even he himself said they will be just fine, and they will get to the finals without him.
Yeah, they've been just fine.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they won the last match.
They haven't been doing too good. They're winning still, but it's just not clean anymore.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't look like Shanghai or Philadelphia.
All right, so I think we could all agree that Jonak's number one.
I'm putting Sinatra up there.
No, we're just arguing. You're putting Sinatra?
But here's wait! I'm not done. One more point. I had 2 more points. So that's 2 points.
We don't got time for that. Go ahead, gotta go.
Go. Okay,
Go ahead. It's 1 minute.
Give me 20 seconds. So I'm gonna count down in their head. All right. So it was that Shock could do it without him. And my second point was that before Overwatch. Stop. Before Overwatch League, Sinatra had a very very bad. Sorry, not bad, but not really good career. But actually, not even before Overwatch League. Literally before last year, he wouldn't be on this list at all, not even close. Whereas Prophet before Overwatch League would be on a list like this. So that's why I'm saying
I disagree. Sinatra would have definitely been on that list. He wouldn't be close to top 1 or 2, but he would be on that list. And the reason his career was cut so short was because he was literally too young to play when Overwatch started. For the full first season, pretty much.
Even
when these things were
Southland,
happening.
Even when he was on Southland, he was, competing. He was, even though he was young, because Apex, I don't think there was their age limit wasn't 18. Even when he was trying to get into Apex and getting beat by Soon and I don't even know who else. But his career was really not that good before last year. He was, I followed that.
That was the only team that they couldn't beat.
He literally came second. Like, what are you talking about? And also, it's also what was I going to say?
Came second to who?
You're gonna talk about
Apex teams. We're talking about North American teams. He was getting second to like Rogue, Envious, like C9.
Rogue was like one of the best teams. Envy? Are you kidding me? Like in the world, not even just
but they weren't even able to
Wrap this shit the fuck up. This has to be somewhere.
He wasn't even able to get to Apex.
Can we just vote?
Yeah,
Gohan.
I've been trying to do that.
Gohan.
Wait, is it 2 for Sinatra right now?
It's 2 for Sinatra, 1 for Prophet.
Alright, Sinatra's number 1. No, Sinatra's number 1.
Okay.
What?
Sinatra can be number 1. But then Jonak's number 2, right?
Okay, in my mind.
I'm taking Jonak off the list just for
okay, dude.
Alright, we did this. This was a good podcast. We didn't talk about anything we want to talk about other than this, but...
Alright, so somebody run down the list real quick. Then we'll end it.
Oh, yeah. So at number 10, we got Bird Ring. 9, we got Rascal. 8, Choi Hyobin. 7, Mono. 6, Sabiolbi. 5, Haxel. 4, Carpe. 3, Jonak. 2, Prophet. And 1, Sinatra.
Just to clarify, 4 and 5 was Carpe and Axel. We didn't, put one above the other.
I mean, we kind of did arbitrarily.
I think we did. I think I agree that Carpe.
But we did.
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah, so it came down
I think most of us like Carpe.
Oh yeah.
You haven't taken the casual audience, like fame outside of tryhards or more knowledgeable people is a big thing. That's why Messi, Ronaldo are the goats, and one is better than the other.
I forgot about that. All right.
Do we have an outro?
I don't think we have an outro.
Well, just wrap it up. Do your thing.
But we'll sing just one more song. All right, thank you for watching the Sixth Chair. I hope you've enjoyed this quick, heated, wet, hot, steamy, nice ranking, and we'll see you all next year. All right. Alright,
cool. Bye.